But actually, with accents, it's actually like the one question I really wanted to ask is going back to season
Yeah.
one. You know,
Yep.
when Young Jun finds out that Ah Sahm can speak English. Now, I
Yes.
love how we can tell who's speaking English, who's speaking Cantonese, but is speaking this modern day English for us to understand that. Who, who speaks
Yeah.
broken English. You had such a gleeful look on your face when you found out Sam could speak English. And, most of the
Yeah.
time, you look at it going that you'd be pissed off, you'd be angry at all
Yeah.
this big
Yeah.
secret, but you
Yeah.
look gleeful and happy and
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whose choice was that? And what was that like for you to play it in a different way to what most people would expect?
Mm, mm. Um, so I'm going to take full credit here and say that it was my idea, or at least it was my interpretation. And the way I approached it was because, he was my brother, and I love this guy. Like, he's my uh he's my brother. We're literally BFFs. And so when he speaks English, the my reaction is more like, oh my God, I've just found out that my brother has a superpower, and of course, like his brain ticking over and thinking like, oh my God, like how useful is this gonna be? So Young Jun doesn't see the negative in it. He just thinks like, oh, uh, I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me this story later because clearly we're in the middle of a crisis, but this is so freaking cool. And my brain's already thinking like, okay, great, now I have my own personal translator, you know so that's where that interpretation came from.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. That is just ever because I'm a day one fan. So as I was watching this whole show from like the beginning,
Nice.
in my one question for you, and I've never
Yeah.
had a chance to ask it. So I'm so glad I did now.
Oh, and that's my favorite episode. I mean, there've been so many great episodes, but that particular episode, I've gone back to watch it a few times, and I I can't believe that that's me. I can't believe that I'm in such a great episode. I'm like, oh my God, um, and so thank you. I'm glad that it stuck in your mind, and I'm glad I was finally able to answer your question.
Thank you so much. You have a
My
great
pleasure, Alexander.
day.
Thank you. Thank